Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Fatin Shairah binti Rozali and I am 16 years old. Right now, I want to bring you into the world of Anne of Green Gables. This book is a classic written by L.M. Montgomery. In this book, we followed Anne Shirley, who is an orphan. After some time at the asylum, she got an adoption from two siblings from a Baling. When Anne was brought to the Cuthbert house, or as people usually call it, Green Gables, because of the beautiful Green Gables, Marilla was shocked to see a girl coming home with Matthew as she asked for a boy to help with the farm. So, Marilla took Anne to Mrs. Spencer with the intention to send her back to the asylum. However, Mrs. Spencer said that it isn't necessary to do so. Mrs. Spencer suggested that Marilla should take Anne to Mrs. Peter Blewett as she wanted to adopt a girl. Marilla was about to let Mrs. Peter Blewett have Anne, but she took pity on her because of the nasty word Mrs. Peter Blewett said to Anne. And that is the start of Anne living in Green Gables and where the plot begins to be more interesting. This book is a fictional classic. The total pages of this book is 401. One impressive thing about this book is it is already over 100 years old. This book was first published in 1908. Even though the book is already over 100 years old, but people still enjoy it, and there is a Netflix series which is Anne with an E that is still going on and have a lot of viewers. L.M. Montgomery is a great Canadian author. Anne of Green Gables is her first novel, and the bestsellers compared to her other novels like Emily of Newman and Jane of Lantern Hill. Anne of Green Gables is very special to her because she decided to include some part of her into the book. For example, she chose Prince Edward Island, which was her favorite, as the main setting. After that, like Anne, she also has an imaginary friend. I really love this book because Anne isn't a cliché protagonist that we usually come across in other books. Anne is ambitious, rambunctious, but soft inside. Anne of Green Gables portrays a very captivating theme that centers around Anne's life. The setting was in the 20th century, putting emphasis on beauty rather than intelligence for girls. But Anne defies the stereotype and proves that girls can be as capable as boys. And this has made the classic timeless, and it is still relevant until today. Anne upholds feminism and never be limited by her gender. She brings an important message that we should not have mistaken assumptions about boys and girls. This has impacted me a lot. She shows us that honesty and positive are incompatible with being clever or having a career. I think that this is an important lesson for teenagers, particularly young girls. Nowadays, teenage girls are consumed with the notion that beauty is based on what has been pictured in magazine, TV commercial, and just on physical appearance. In fact, beauty is only skin deep. I think we do view beauty on a skin deep level too much rather than viewing each other for who we really are. As portrayed in Anne of Green Gables, the real beauty lies in our individual personality. It is not a form of standardized type of beauty, but what makes us beautiful is our ability to be different. Another aspect that made me really fall in love with this book is Montgomery's style of writing. She really loved description and was good in illustrating nature, clothes, and people. It helped to paint the picture in my head and taps into my imagination. One example that is really fresh in my mind is on how she described Anne. She used the word like eyes full of spirit and vivacity, sweet lip and expressive mouth. With this, I can picture on how Anne really looked like. There is another example of description about nature that I like, which is here and there, a white plum leaned out from the bank like a white-clad girl tiptoeing to her own reflection. To me, a picture may worth 1,000 words, but more when the word is written by L.M. Montgomery. Surprisingly, without realizing, I have slowly incorporated her style of writing in my essay. Whenever I'm writing, I would use imagery and personification like her. So, all in all, I would say that Anne of Green Gables is a really bewitching book that we should not miss reading it. It is not only fun to read, but in return, it's benefit me in many ways. That is all from me. I hope that people will continue living Anne of Green Gables. Thank you.